Hello archivers, I'm here on the flipping beginner account, and the reason for that is I've got a little bit of in-between stuff to be doing on here in the middle of recording bits for another beginner account episode. So what we're doing at the moment is just spending some energy, getting some treasure, and possibly more importantly doing a bit of upgrading, which, you know, there's no point in me doing in silence and then editing out anyway. So we're going to be doing that on L stream, and we'll see what kind of user rank we get to. And also, because of a certain unit that we've acquired, there is always a chance that we might finally actually be able to get into the future chapter Moon 1 done on here. Whereas, you know, to make the video on it, I had to do it on the JP account because it was impossible on here because of the nature of the gacha we had. But now we have sufficient gacha. So that should be good stuff indeed, I reckon. Good stuff. That's generally the idea anyway. So at the moment, I'll just be spending a bit of the old energy on here. And that's about it. And we'll get to some upgrading. And then, you know, this whole sort of bit is then within itself documented. So that if need be, I can put that within the video and it's not just recorded in silence. We've got some nice music from Crinkles again, very sort of atmospheric. Lovely stuff. Bam skablam. Right. Okay. Let's see if this time we get the treasure that we want. That would be Tip McTop. No, of course we don't. This one is proving elusive and also quite annoying. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start the upgrades. So, it says new on the menu. Special? Not sure about that. Rare, anyway. Oh, you know what we actually need to do? We need to go in the storage. I mean, would you look at that? All of them's quite extraordinary. Now, no, I don't want to use everything. I just want to be using certain units. Well, that's kind of pointless. That one. Then that one. Then these peculiar things. I don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. This rather wonderful thing here. This rather oversized thief cat. This rather strange boy. We've got fortune teller in. No, this boy. And then that's like almost it, isn't it? Oh, and this absolute lad. Definitely be wanting him. did we... Yeah, okay. The Ubers are expensive, so for now actually we'll just ignore them. Juliet. Well, come on now. Let's use that. Right. Okay. Let's go to the upgrade menu and start upper grading to level 2, to level 2, to level 2, to level 2, to level 2. Oh, Space Cat as well. Oh yeah, we'll need that. To level 3. To level 3. I can just look at the ones that say new, can't I? Level 4. Level 4. 4. Level 4. Level 4. 4. We'll do 2 at a time now. Level 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm gonna run out of XP, I reckon. Let's start on the super res. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And that'll do. Right. Okay. No. Let's go back to that level and just do it again. Right. Okay. What's probably the fastest and most efficient way to do this? I bet as soon as I work out what the best way to do this is, we'll end up getting the treasure on this run. But I think Bahamut would make sense. And a Valkyrie. Then we'll stock this up with some meat shielding. And that should set us on our way. We should be absolutely dandy. These 3 meat shields seem to definitely be enough. Definitely, absolutely. And now we head on forward. And should be able to get through this nice and quick, as long as Valkyrie doesn't die. Not that she ever has that much of a positive impact, but there you go, you know. Sometimes you can't, you know, sometimes you just gotta sit back and not be the good one. Dee. Right. And then once we get the treasure on here, well, we'll see what XP that brings us. Go back to a tiny bit of upgrading. And then that will very much be it. Probably. no treasure. You know, this level has proven a little bit annoying. But it was a new fastest thing, so that was good. But I'm not going to use a treasure radar on it, because XP is XP. And we need it anyway, so it's fine. 'Tis fine. Right. Okay. Let's do roughly the same thing then. A helmet, meat shield, happy days. These 2 meat shields probably enough. Yeah. Okay, good. Be moving them along. Should we have some chats in the chat so that we can have a chat? Because I've sort of run out of things to talk about at this point. I've set out what I'd like to do this stream, what this stream's overall purpose is, because at the moment our streams are purposeful. That's why I don't have a timetable for them, because when something needs to be done when something needs to be done stream-wise, we'll do it stream-wise, but otherwise, nah, not really. I ain't been ignoring you, DJ. I've been reading the chat. There ain't just ain't been anything to talk about, to be fair. I mean, yeah, you did ask about 8.2, but I'm sorry, I have no opinion on that, because I've got no idea about it. Which is actually good, because usually I have it spoiled, so I guess that's a good position to be in, really, not actually having an opinion about it. But, should we engage in some chat, then? And talk about some things? What should we have a chat about? What are you expecting in 8.2? Well, don't correct me, because I'd like it to be a surprise, but I'm expecting... Oh, Stab in the Dark, more Uncanny Legends levels that I won't be able to access, more star difficulties, 4-star creeping its way to the end destroys a legend, some new true forms, and that's about it. And that was actually slower that time. Or maybe exactly the same. I don't know. We're not getting many XP each time. But as we said, XP is XP. And I mean, those things, to be fair, are standard update things. So hedging my bets on them is quite an easy thing to do. But, what I'd like also is reform to the Officers Club for it to be a heck darn sight cheaper. Other than that, nothing much. I think we're fine, to be fair. What do you think about Trainwreck of Electro Swing? I'm sorry, DJ, but you haven't actually introduced it to me. I found that a very long time ago myself, relative to you showing it to me. And yeah, I was sort of blown away by it the first time I listened to it, but I've become numb to it. It's fine. I'm fairly sure it's in my Electro Swing playlist. I think it would be. I don't see why it shouldn't be. You mentioned your default dance in your playlist. Not a YouTube playlist. It's an iTunes playlist, and that is if I wanted to use it like Pyrocynical does. Though luckily I've never had cause to. But it's quite a good meme. It's about 10 seconds long. Can't go wrong. But no, it's not a playlist per se. Just an MP3 file. Oh, we've gone one better with the treasure, which is one not good enough. Riveting content as always from you, boy. What can I do to spice it up, eh? What can you do? Or you're just hunting for treasure on one level, and that's it. What honestly can ye do? I'm not sure we can get onto the moon. I mean, we easily could, to be fair. I got energy I can spend and burn, and it would kind of make sense to, because I need to unlock a little bit more stories of legend for myself. So actually, yeah, it would make complete sense. But I think after we've either run out of energy, or nearly run out of energy, or got the superior treasure on here, I'm going to have myself a little tea break. I'm going to put my screen up. It says, can't remember what it says. So I'm having a tea break, and then I'll come back. I just got home and I was surprised at good old Wreck-It. Oh, the stream. Well, I'm glad it's a. I mean, I guess I can infer from that it's a good surprise. Hey. People were saying that in the video yesterday. Can't believe you're alive, XD. Mind you, I hadn't done anything in a while. That's the sort of January, I'm doing other things sort of thing. And that, you know, because we're consigning January to the terrible revenue books, and we'll start again in February. Hence why I'm getting this beginner account video ready. So we got tomorrow, and then after tomorrow, February beginneth. And that will be an exciting time for us all, I should think. Many, many exciting things. Maybe it'll be just as bad and I'll give up February as well. No one can truly know, to be fair. But yeah. Right, is that one faster? I'm thinking no. No, but it doesn't matter. We got the superior treasure. Absolutely fantabulous. We've got ourselves 74,000 XP. I am therefore, just to remind myself what I am attempting to do, I'm going to put myself to the moon, and now I'm going to put the I mean that's not great. Hang on a minute, right? I mean that might be what it is. Unload image when not showing. That might be the issue. Bin. Why are you sending me to the bin? That's not the trash. So what even is the bin? Like, Mac, you are weird. OBS, you are worse. You make no sense. Right, anyway. Stock images. YouTube. Stream. Cup of tea break. There we go. It's really blurry, actually. But, yeah, okay. I will mute myself here and be back the advantage being for the archivers that they can just skip forward until they don't see the screen anymore. So it's easier for them, it's easier for everyone. Right, be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Hello everyone. I've made myself a cup of tea and put my jumper on. I was actually very cold. Often get very very hot and bothered in streams, but seeming as it's, you know, winter, probably makes sense to it. Oh, that's a strong tea. Flipping out. Ugh. Oh, that is quite strong. Well, that's just going to keep me awake. Not sure whether that was a good venture, really. I don't know. I did leave that tea bag in a bit long. Oh, it's fine, really. Okay. Moon. Well, before I do Moon, actually, I was going to upgrade what I could in the old super rare section. Potential snow tomorrow. Do you really believe that, Phil? UK getting snow? No, I think it's all a lie. Right, wow, I can only do one upgrade. Well, it would make sense for me to do that. That was kind of useless. Anyway, alien floating. You know what? It's probably not the most useful gacha, but we're gonna try it. Of course, we're gonna try it. And then we're gonna get out our cheeky nerd cat, which is really where it's all at. And we're gonna go to the moon, and we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna see if we can do it. It never snowed in the UK. Well, it's only in freak weather events does it snow for us. I understand in the Canada it's a bit different for you, DJ. Right, okay. Those are both anti-floating. So currently at this point, I'm just gonna have to save up for Bahamut because I've ruined myself slightly there by not bringing like a dragon or anything like that. That was a bit of an oversight, but you know what? We're gonna have to go with it because, oh heck, that's there already. There's not much we can do. Anyway, we got our hacker. Most importantly, it's not still a nerd because it's terrible in nerd state, I do believe. Knocking back's probably good, as Cleone is doing to me. Bam, skablam. When it's about to do an attack, I will send Valkyrie in. Like that. Probably could have optimised my timing a bit better because in the scheme of things she isn't actually that fast. In any case, that was a knockback, so that's jolly good news, which means she doesn't get hit there, I do believe. So things are looking up ever so slightly. This is very, very exciting. Ooh, exciting McStuff going on. I repeat. I think at this point I should just be focused on working out upgrades. I really should have brought a dragon or something like that because I haven't got any seafarer or any of that. I've got nothing useful for this lot here except for just a whole load of meat shields, which isn't gonna help. Where's my nerd? Oh, I see him. He's in the background there, causing trouble to Cleone, I should hope. That's what I like to think, anyway. the reality probably is that nothing is currently happening, but you know, that's fine. A boy can dream, and currently a lot of dreaming is required because I've got no monies and nothing to help the cause here. Oh, this is a sorry state of affairs. Oh no, you're joking. Of course it's still a nerd cat. Why did I think it was a hacker cat? Oh, it's gonna be dreadful at this point. The nerd's gonna die. Oh, that's so sad. Got Valkyrie out to protect Nerd, and now Valkyrie's gonna die. Oh, what a sorry state of affairs. This hasn't really worked. Why would you do an 11 roll when it's not even guarantee? Talking about me in the third person for some reason. Maybe it's the whole thing about me ignoring the chat. So DJ's just given up. Because it's the beginner account, and I'm not going to use the Ubers I get, so actually it's kind of in my interest not to get Ubers. Nerdcat has longer LD range than Hacker Cat. I know, but it's bad. That's my defence. Anyway, whatever, we got another of them. We've rescued it somewhat, and I think this might actually be alright. I'm going to take a sip of tea, because that's just too controversial. Right, yeah, that is a very, very strong tea. Not to my liking. And I mean, I made it. I only have myself to blame for that. But there you go, what can you do? Right, okay. A guide to talents. I've only used one of them so far. Don't think I'd be well equipped to do that. But you never know. I guess things change. So that what's modern for me then has to get slotted into the beginner's guide. Right. I should probably try at least to get back to focusing on upgrading the old worker cat. Please don't die, Bahamut. Dying would be like very, very suboptimal. Oh, like that shot. Very much like that shot. Let's knock ye back, shall we? Let's just keep all of ye at a safe distance. Shall we? No, don't do that. That's just silly. I don't like that at all. That was a very, very morally questionable action. Right, let's get Valkyrie if we can. Yeah, that one. That's gonna do absolutely nothing. And by absolutely nothing, I do truly mean absolutely nothing. Wow. Goodness me. Wow. Let's save ourselves the bother. And change things up. So this is probably a no. Frankly, Valkyrie's probably a no. Wildcat's probably going to be nice and tanky. I'm just thinking from a CPU perspective. And I'm going to do that. Maybe that'll work. I hope it will. Huh, floating continent treasure out. Well, we might do that. Anyway, we're going to go rich cat, CPU and sniper. We're going all out here. I don't think you need to worry about having anti-floating for the Clee 1. Fair enough. It's mostly about the knockback. If we can get a proc in and proc back it, it's going to give us more time. So yeah, I'm going to go with this. See if the stream delay will allow for any screaming of no, don't do that. CPU off, right, that's the one we want to do. And I just want to cultivate as many monies as I can. And then this lot at the start, I think, just to get us some monies. And then we'll send out Bahama and that when it gets more serious. And then when we're at max monies, or near to it, I think I'll allow the CPU to take over. Right. There we go, let's see, that's more like it. Right, I'm going to get the nerd out. Stabilise the funds as of that. And then, once they are stabilised, I will let the CPU do its thing. Hopefully be intelligent and successful in many different ways. And to be honest, Bahama at this point is probably an important choice to make, running lower monies. So again, I'll let them go back up to sensible levels and let the CPU try and win the battle after that. Bam. Okay, it's a good start. Cool mill might have. Anyway, I think now is about the time. Yeah, okay, CPU's alright for now. I'll keep an eye on it, but I should be able to sit back and relax. A real animal called Cleon. It's a sea slug. It's an accurate animation of how it eats. No, I did not know that. I mean, for all I know, that could be a complete lie. Hashtag fake news. No, see, the fake news are an interesting fact. How's the CPU faring? Yeah, it's doing alright, it's trying its best, isn't it? That's the most important thing. This is nice, you know, it's doing its part. I mean, Bahamut's dead, but it's doing its part. It's not doing its part. The CPU has run out of cash. I'm rather worried it would end up doing that. Right. Let's try and get it back some money then. Stretchy mouth, yeah. I mean, it does certainly look like a Demogorgon. That's what I've been thinking. I mean, maybe it is. Oh, is that a double nerd? You better believe it's a double nerd. Well, at least it will be a double nerd if I can adequately protect them. If not, it will be a single nerd again, which would be not ideal. Just need the CPU to spam what it can at the moment. Protect the nerd that might be dead, I don't know. It's close to being dead, I know that much. Let's knock ye all back. Keep ye all away. Actually, it's pointless having the CPU on. Just do these meat shields. Bam. That's better. No, it's managed to run out of monies again. It's amazing. Amazing how the CPU does that. Come on, CPU. Get your act together. Right, okay, that's better. Get back to business now. There's my tea done. That was a good hit, Bahamut. Thank you. And the CPU is doing its job rather effectively, which is good. Ultimately, all good stuff. That was less good. Now the CPU has run out of funds again. I mean, I really probably should have tried a little bit harder to CPU proof this strat because, well, it's definitely not CPU proof. I mean, we went a little way towards it by getting rid of Valkyrie, but past that, it's not CPU friendly, especially things like legs and not fortune teller, probably whale. Didn't realise the recharge time was that small, but it is. That's probably eating away at the funds. And now we are in issues. Need to keep out all the meat shields to... Oh yes, nice knockback from Nerd there. Keep that timestamp. Try and use that as a thumbnail. Oh, it's waves. Oh, I forgot about the waves. That's just no good. No good. Mind you, having dragons there is definitely better than now. But there's just so much other stuff. I think we need quite a lot more levels on our nerd before we're going to get anywhere. Definitely no good. Definitely in a state of trouble. I mean, if the Page had died there, it would have been absolutely smashing. Why did I even think putting the CPU on would help? Right. Them. And you know what? That, I think, marks the end. I'm not gonna let them do that. Thank you. Oh no. We're gonna Castaway Cat. No such luxury. Nerd Cat is been got, well, literally today. So that's why I thought it would help us win. And you know what? I mean, it probably would if it was a higher level. So let's give this another go. One more go, I think, is sensible. And we're just going to start off with a Bahamut this time. Probably easier to recuperate the investment this way. Oh, dear me, I got sniffles. It isn't great. Yeah, I mean this is just not currently CPU friendly. That's my fault, really. Not great. What on earth are you saving up for? Oh dear. The most expensive thing you could save up for at that point, you choose to. Because Because you're sensible, CPU. That's what you are. Sensible in a deeply sarcastic voice. Fair to say, though, there's not much I can do about this. I think this is a losing battle. Unfortunately. So it's certainly not the best currently. Perhaps I'm going to have to try and manage this without CPU. Oh, that is terrible. Don't do that. When there's a mass of stuff that big, you're going to need to bring out your Bahamut. Especially with a bear coming along. Bears be there. And especially with my nerd almost compromised. I don't want a compromised nerd. That would be very, very suboptimal indeed. So let's keep chugging along with this. I thought whale was a stroke of genius, but it was a mistake. It hasn't, well, excuse me, Ursa Major. Hasn't worked out well for us at all, actually. And in fact, Bahamut's like just missing, to be fair. So that's not great. Nerd cat's having well, like no impact. Although one's hit the front line, one's hit the back line, which I do quite like. It's good teamwork there. But other than that, it's not looking especially great. Oh, that was better though. We can have the CPU on for a little while. What a luxury that is. And by a little while, I probably do really mean a little while. Yeah, now we've run out of monies again. Incredible. Say incredible. Although we killed another morph, so a bit more CPU time is permitted. Oh, that's not great. We run out of monies again. Is a razor the best thing for us at the moment? I mean, a razor's doing a pretty decent job, I should think. Oh, what's happened to all my meat shields? Let's sort that out immediately, if we can. Thank you. That looks like a potentially very dead nerd. He needs moving back, but he can't be moved back without being killed, so... Yeah, he's on the front line now. He's dead. He's flipping dead. Well, that's pointless then. this is quite pointless currently. I do believe we're currently not in a state to be being able to do it. Please take a valuable shot, Bahamut. There we go. That's better. Before I could even say now we can have the CPU on for a short amount of time again, it had run out of monies in a very CPU-y kind of way. And this is the point of the battle where you rescue it slightly, and then the Piege comes along to just destroy absolutely everything. Just in case you're wondering whether there was a chance you might beat the level, there's not. And so it remains. Things are not great, and I've probably missed the chance of that treasure up on Floating Continent. Not that that's particularly important, because it shares treasure thing with this, which if I can't beat, pointless getting the treasure. Turn off sniper every time Bahamut's charging his attack. That's a fair one. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, there's a knockback. That was good. Because, you know, by this point normally I would have given up, but I'm not letting these items just go to waste. Not when we've got so few of them. I mean, main account I've got, you know, plenty of them, but I still don't like using them. Here though, it's a matter of grave importance that we don't waste them. So we're going to give it another go. Wisely or not. Oh, stop turning upside down. You really have no reason to do that, phone. Ah, don't do that, CPU. Actually, maybe do. Thank you for the helpful advice when we are unable to change our slot and I have no Ubers available. But I guess thank you for the thought. In a sort of mandated, imperative kind of way. Actually, it's not imperative, it's modal, isn't it? But in any case, we can't do any of that. Oh, I mean, what can I even do? We're gonna go early nerd catches the worm this time, and wait until we Bahamut. So our Bahamut is precious. We can't just go squandering it. But we need to make sure I'm protecting my nerd as well. Nerd say important. So need to definitely keep protecting that. Keep doing dragons and that because they stand at a nice range. Legs do a decent range, but actually they tend to die off quite a lot. That's another thing I shouldn't really be putting out. Problem is I can't even buy time on this level either, because that Piege eventually comes out. So I don't know. It's certainly an issue. Anyway, I think as we get towards having that kind of massive stuff, I think it becomes a little more important to have the Bahama on side. Otherwise our beginning hope of nerd stacking is not going to realise itself. Bam. At least that shot connected. More than can be said for some Bahamut shots. Really, while the Bahamut's out, I shouldn't be putting out any of the dragons and that, maybe. Just protect my funds, because Bahamut, he's going to do his best, that lad. And that was a juicy shot. That's more the kind of shot that we need. And perfect timing for another nerd. Okay. Right. Now at this point we can afford to burn a little bit of monies, especially while the Ursa Major is here. Use the combined nerd power to hopefully get us through this wave. I mean, we are learning from each attempt. We're doing much better than we were, which is good news. I think I won't go with the fastest of the meat shields. I'll just keep with these ones. Perhaps even a bit of anti-floating because of the morph. Oh, I forgot about the sniper thing. Let's do the sniper thing. Oh, there you go, you see. Immediate lucky charm. That was less of a lucky charm. We need to protect the funds a little bit more again now. Killing that Ursa Major would be quite important, because it's in its higher attack version of itself, which just makes it very annoying. We've actually been able to get the recharge time off the Bahamut while still having ours alive, which I don't think we've managed yet. Please kill that one. Smashing. Absolutely smashing. We've got to the sucker. Look at that. If only briefly. We've got to him. Good. Right, well the next time some big clump of stuff arises, we'll bring out another Bahamut, but for now we're just going to put pressure on the Klee 1, hope to break through to it and do some damage. I think that is currently the name of the game. Nearly gonna get another nerd. Oh, we've almost run out of money, so be careful. Gotta be careful. It's a decent clump of stuff, but I think we can manage with what we have, if what we have survives. Oh, this is where we run low, running low on the old money front. Especially if things dying off like that. Not so great, although we do have a triple nerd currently, which is good. Good stuff. Just need to find some way to build our monies back. Oh, there's the Piche. That's troublesome. Equally, there isn't too much I can do about that. Oh my goodness me, what on earth has happened there? Oh, that's just nerd death in the extreme. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh no. You know what? That's quite sad. Because, well, we were doing alright. We were doing half alright. Right. Oh, don't want the last one. We're going to go for it. Okay, we lodged a shot on the page, which is good. Whether we'll manage to do that again, I don't know. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was good. That was not good. Yeah, I mean that's going to be a solid no, isn't it? A solid no. Which is a shame to have wasted this much time, essentially. I mean, at least we streamed it. But ultimately, as usual, it amounts to nothing. We just need more damage, and I'm just going to let them win this time. It'll be useful to see what we got the boss HP down to. Oh no, because the peach isn't the boss. That won't even tell us. Oh, hang on. That's too little too late. That's only a knockback. It's not enough. It's nearly enough. But not quite. Right. Oh, that's actually, you know, kind of reassuringly dreadful. We've got a long way to go. Quite a long way. Which is a bit weird, because we've already done a guide about how to beat it and can't actually beat it. But that's the circumstances of the gacha that we have. Not much that can actually be done about that. So, where to next? You know what? I think that we've tried our best. So that is all that can be asked. And I mean, I could carry on through the medium of the old Stories of Legend. I love how simple you think this is. Get some anti-alien in your loadout. Dear me. I could replenish my energy and we could have a bit of a Stories of Legend thing. And I mean, that would kind of make sense. Because ultimately, we need to do some upgrading first. And upgrading requires XP. So if I have a look in the old legend stages, yeah, XP stage. Would check how much energy. Oh, I have done that. Right. Okay. $120 at most. 90 at least. Okay. So we'll do this and then might as well wait, bring the energy back, and do a bit of the old stories of legend, I think. And then we can at least conclude that we've done something of at least slight and relative merit. Not hugely great, but could be alright sort of thing. Right, okay. Skablam. And that's XP easy done. 17,000 XP. Oh, it's tiny amounts. Even for here, that is tiny amounts. Oh well. Sometimes what can you do? What do I have in only special and rare? Oh yeah, I forgot that I got all those. That might end up being useful for the start of a battle. Oh, that was what I was using for Cray's fish, wasn't it? So much for that. Right, yeah. Thief cat will probably do better than farmer cat. Well then. One of them. Oh, I didn't bring Rover Cat with me. Oh, there definitely is room for improvement then. That'll probably do fine. Right, so five minutes then. Actually, it might be longer here because it's beginner account. Maximum of 10 minutes then. Oh, through which time we'll be just waiting. So I'm gonna put the tea break back on, like that, and join you then. Yeah. Right. Archivals will know where to skip ahead because the screen will be gone. I hope you like my new banner, energy weight. I just made that. Anyway, we've got the energy we need, so let's go. I mean, this is almost completely futile. I'm going to be getting my energy back and then actually stopping the stream, but we'll start another level, and I will certainly make use of the energy that we've got, that's for sure. We get to use Salon Cat, which is just infinitely brilliant. Right, I don't know actually what's in Sleeping Lion, can't be too difficult, but we'll save our monies, I think. And then, I think we'll be just about fine, probably. Right. Valkyrie, he says, so he'll save up and just puts Valkyrie out, in any case. Ignore myself about Thief Cat as well. Oh well. No, that's not it, is it? Sleeping Lion? Alright, there's more. Not all that scary, nor should it be. We've got crazed cats, so... I mean, not here because it's 4-star, but still. It's going to be no trouble. I'm going to get it all done and nice. And it's a dark doges. That's what it is. Still, they're not going to be much of an issue. They're going to be gone fairly simple, like. And once they're gone, all fairly simple, like. That'll be it. We'll have our energy back, and that'll be lovely. Then that'll be it. It's been quite a long one. At least we'll have achieved a little bit, theoretically speaking. Coal, brilliant. Energy fully recovered. That's what we wanted, though, really. Which means then we'll just get ourselves started in lovely minerals, and that'll be it.